Hello, tarot lovers. This is Mervet from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to have you today in this nice and new video. It's how I trim and edge my decks. So, as I told you before, I'm a collector and I have a lots and hundreds of decks. And so I started to modify my decks maybe like 6 years ago, and it made me have a different feeling for the decks, and I got so close to them even more. So let me show you why do you need to trim and edge your decks. I have here one of these decks that I'm working on. This is the Truth Seekers Tarot. That's how the deck looked like. It had this white border, small white border, which I hated from the first moment. You see, it doesn't make me feel and see the cards. I don't know. I don't like it. I trimmed these corners and look how it looks like, and edged it in orange. I took it away from the back. Now it looks like this, and it's orange, and you can see the photos clearly, and it makes me feel more connected to the cards, and I like it much more. So I didn't finish this because I wanted to show you the difference between the trimmed cards and the cards themselves before trimming. That's how it looked like and how it is now. That's one of the decks that I'm working on. Another deck is this Goddess Tarot. Okay, I trimmed it. It was really quite big. Let me show you the size before trimming. Just a moment. That was the card size. You see, that's the size of the cards, and that's how it looked like. I didn't like the white border from the moment I got this deck, and I think you might agree with me. The thing is that I trimmed this first. I removed the white border, and then after I trimmed it, I found that it has this orange border. I trimmed only the sides, and I kept it like this because I found that the borders are very pretty, and this way you can see the borders. You see, I like it very much this way, and I like it more. It gives me a better energy. The pictures pop out and you can see clearly the cards. So that's why I did this job, and I edged part of it, some of the cards, to show you that how it will turn out to be, and I'm working on it. I can show you now how to color one of the cards. I chose this one. After cutting the cards and trimming them, you will just go very carefully by the sides like this. And then like this. Like this. So that's the Goddess Tarot. Okay. What do you need to do to trim the cards? You will need a good pair of scissors. You will need this corner cutter, and you better get a good one, invest in a good quality one. And then this one has 3 sizes. When you start cropping the cards, you just have to be very to put it exactly like this, and then here if you want it on the middle, and here if you want the small size. Okay, and then what you need, I have different colors. you will need different colors of markers. Let me show you what we have here. I have here a box of metallic markers. These are colored metallic markers. I have here a box of different colors, the purples, the yellow, orange, and so. And I have another one with the greens and blues. I have one for black and gray. Of course, you don't need to have all these colors, but I got them, you know, by time. Whenever, the more you buy tarot cards and the more you modify them, the more you will get. And you need really different colors, because like here, I'll show you an example of some of the cards. Like here, this is green. This is the tarot at the end of the rainbow. It's a low scarabeo deck. It's borderless, I'm sorry. And as you see, it's a very pretty deck. And I try to edge it in this color, the green, the forest green color. So this is the color, and it's quite different from any other one. Like here, for example, I have this one. This is the Pre-Raphaelite tarot, and I edged it in this dark green. And here I have the Panda tarot, and look at this green, tone of green. That's why you really need different tones of green. So I buy the markers, and when I have them, it makes me do the cards easily. And you need to try. First, you know what? You have to try the color. You need something to just a piece of paper or something like that. Just, I always try different shades of colors so that I can get the exact color to use for the corners. And I'll show you the first deck I modified. It's the Druidcraft. I couldn't have the courage to modify the deck before I got another copy. So that's the one I had earlier, like this one. And then I edged it. I removed the white corners, like here. You see the difference? It's really, modifying the decks makes a hell of difference. This is the copy I use all of the time. When I removed the white corners, I felt much more happy and more in I don't know. I felt more connected to the deck. And this is the deck I always use, and it's the first one I modified and trimmed. What else? Let me show you. Like here, this is the Sacred Rose Tarot. You see that these are the backs, and it had some sort of border, ugly white border. And then when I trimmed the corners and removed the borders, it made, you can see easily how pretty and beautiful the pictures are and the cards are. It's really very nice to trim and edge your decks. This is one of the decks that I did not trim. It's the Connolly Tarot. You see, it has this big white border. I don't know. I did not trim it. I edged it like this, but I still am not happy with the outcome. So I think I'll remove the white border and trim it again in purple. You see, it doesn't look so nice. So I will definitely give it a trim. So what else? This is one of this is the Shadowscapes Tarot. This is a copy that I edged the purple here. And this is the copy that I trimmed. You see, I think you can see the difference. I don't know if you prefer it this way or not, but this is the one I trimmed. And this is the copy that I did not trim. but I guess I'm going to edge it in maybe different colors. I'm not sure, or purple or what. But these are two of the decks that I'm still working on. And then this deck is the Gilles Tarot. You see how it looks like. It has this it's somehow square, and I really need to remove the white borders. I started first to edge an orange, but I'm not satisfied. Like here, I think it will look different when I trim it. So that's why I'm showing you some of the decks that I'm working on, and it will make you feel why trimming and edging the cards are very important. Let me show you one of the decks, also this one. This is the Spiral Tarot. It's one of the oldies, and it's one of the very, very pretty decks. You see, the backs are blue, and the front of the card, we have this big, large purple edge. I don't know, I don't know why I did not like these edges, and then the writings are in red, but the image is very beautiful and in a lot of details, very pretty. I didn't have the courage to trim and remove the purple edge, so I edged it in this purple, and I will really forget about the backs. I will not look at the backs because they give me the shivers. This is another deck from the same artist, the Celestial Tarot. I edged it in blue because the cards themselves are in blue, and they look really much better this way. And so I have many examples of some of the decks that I trimmed. I don't want to make a long video, so let me show you one of these decks that I did in different colors. This is the Fairy Tarot. It has these beautiful borders, very pretty, each in a different color. This is something that I did a mistake about. I'll have to clean it. You have to be very careful while edging your decks, because sometimes you make mistakes. Like the one I just discovered, you have to clean it immediately with a piece of cotton or napkin or something like that. So I edged it in different colors like this. Another example is this deck, the what's the name of this deck? What's the name? Oh my god. The Gothic Tarot. The Gothic Tarot. You see, these are the backs in black and red, and it has black borders. I don't mind the black borders, but I found that trimming it in red will make it look very pretty, so that's what I did. Another one is the Ghost Tarot. I edged it in blue to match the backs. You see, I'm happy with the outcome. It makes me feel so happy when I use the deck. And this is the deck, the Golden Dawn Temple Tarot. The cards themselves are in different colors, and they are very colorful and pretty. So what I did, I edged each card in the same color, and it looked very beautiful like this. This deck also is the Paulina Tarot. You see, these are the size of the cards. It looked like this with this white border. I trimmed it. You see, you can see the photos more clearly. The images pop up and you can see them very nicely. And then I edged it in different colors like this. I just trimmed this one, the Joie de Vivre, for the same author, Paulina Fay. And these are the cards after trimming. And I guess I'll edge it in this yellow color or yellowish, I don't know. Tell me in the comments what do you think, and if you have something in mind, just let me know. I have here also the Tarot of a Moon Garden. It had this big white borders, but they look very pretty, and I did not want to trim it because this deck is very whimsical, and the borders are not disturbing or changing the look of the cards or anything. So I just edged it in this light purple, and I'm happy with the outcome. And then we have here the Tarot de Luz. It was this size, and it came with white borders, small white borders. I just trimmed it. You see, you can see the pictures more, pop up more. And really, I do love borderless decks. Not all the time. And I'd edged it in this light pink, the same color as the cards. Not all the time, but many decks are prettier without borders, but some borders are very nice. I'll show you. I'll do a video showing decks with beautiful borders, maybe next video. And this is the Crystal Visions deck. I also trimmed it and edged it in this purple color. And here I have this one. This is the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. It's a beautiful deck, whimsical and beautiful, by Los Caribou. It had this dark blue borders, and I was hesitant which color should I do, but I decided to use this red color, coral red metallic color, which matches the drawings here, and most of the colors are in this the same, and I'm happy with the outcome. I have here also the Love Tarot. This is a collaborative deck, and it was this size, and it had this white borders, so I trimmed it, removed the white borders, and I edged each card with the correspondent color like this. And so I'm happy with the deck, how it looked like. I feel more connected to the decks when I edge them, and also it's something like meditative mood. It puts me in a meditative mood, and it makes me more connected to the cards. So this is the Fenestra Tarot. It has this gray border, and from the front and the back, but I cannot remove the borders because they are very pretty. I mean, they are really very pretty, and the deck is gorgeous. So I decided to trim it with the same color, and that's how it looked like. I have here the Mermaid Tarot also. The cards have blue background, as you see, and these are the backs. I trimmed it in this metallic blue, but I guess maybe if I trimmed it in the light blue, it might have looked better. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, what do you see and how do you see the cards? And then I have here the medicine cards. I trimmed it, I edged it in this blue, the same color of the backs, but I guess I should trim it. I think if I trim it like here, it might look better. I don't know. I'll think about it. I also have here this Jack-o'-lantern Tarot here, and I edged it in this orange because it's a Halloween deck. So I edged it in orange, and I'm very happy with the outcome. I have here also this deck, St. Petersburg, Tarot of St. Petersburg. You see, it has this golden color borders and so on, and the same on the black on the backs. So I did trim it this way. It looked very nice, and it gives I don't know, cards when they are when you edge them, they look more pretty, and they have a special feel to it. I'm very happy by edging my decks, and these are some of the decks that I have, not all, of course, a lot, but if you're interested and you like my video, please tell me, write in your comments what would you like to see and how do you see the video, and join me on my next video. and press the subscribe button and the like and share the video if you like it, and join me in my next video. And thanks you very much for watching, and bye.